877 We Be Big is our number, and we welcome all of you to the annual Rick and Bubba Costume Contest. And we invite you to come by and take part this morning live from Nashville. We will have every kind of ghoul and goblin and you name it singing and dancing this morning to the top of the hour song. Here we go. It's time to get up in the morning. Drink my coffee, hurry up. I got to get to work on time. Hey, hey, hey. Hear the whistle. Beep, 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 beep. See a train rolling down the track. See you later, hurry back out of my way. Hey, got to get to work on time. Hey, hey, got to get to work on time. Everybody together now, here we go. I got to hustle. Oh, my muscles getting big and hot, hot. Sweating like a pig. Got to hurry, sorry. Got to get to work on time. Pack a lunch here. I'm working overtime at the taxes. Barely make a dime. Punch a clock and stop. Got to get to work. This is going to be interesting, the national anthem. Can you imagine? Yeah. Yeah. There's a flag over here. It is going on, the annual Rick and Bubba Costume Contest, live from Nashville. We welcome all of you who are now joining us on Turner South. 877 We Be Big is our number. Eddie George is on the phones back at Master Control. We'll chat with you. As you can see now, those of you that now have the Turner South there on your cable or satellite network, you can see standing in front of the Mobile Assault Broadcast Vehicle. I mean, it doesn't get any more scarier than what you're seeing right here. I mean, we have, what is that, an 8-foot Frankenstein over here?
We got a Frankenstein, and we've got a Grim Reaper type thing, and hey, how about this? They're about 8 foot tall. Speedy, come up here and just show comparison how tall they are to you.
I mean, look at this. I mean, we got an 8-foot Frankenstein.
What? Look, you look like a midget.
And
look at that.
And there's Speedy. It's almost like Frankenstein's with Mini-Me from Austin Powers. And then you look over here, and we've got like an 8'6" Grim Reaper, and it's kind of weird. We're trying to go ahead and show him because the Grim Reaper's got to go to work.
Sure. I mean,
yeah. I mean, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's pretty bad when he leans down to you and goes, "How much longer are we going to be?"
You know, I would like to ask the Grim Reaper where he's got to be for work today. You know what I mean? But I'm afraid of the answer.
Oh, I know, IRS. Yeah. That's an IRS agent. Is what
where are you working today, Grim Reaper?
Grim Reaper doesn't talk.
Oh, he's just moaning.
He's just groaning.
Okay. Our Grim Reaper doesn't talk.
I find myself hoping he doesn't say 65 South.
Yeah.
You know, and
let me tell you this: if wherever he works, he is the boss. How many employees are going? I thought he was going to dress up today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Exactly.
A lot of jokes.
Yeah, now, sweetheart, Sue, how old are you?
I'm 12.
And who are you dressed as today?
Granny.
Granny. Oh, look, hold on. Granny's got a little back, too. Look at her.
And Granny's got a, I mean, you know what would be funny? What if she had like an automatic assault weapon and it was Granny's got a gun?
Yeah. And this is very creative. We've got a gorilla carrying...
Tracy Perry.
Tracy is sitting inside of a cage and is captured by a gorilla, and she's the explorer inside the cage.
Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Yes.
And a lot of people think this is Hunter today, but it's not Hunter Bussey.
Oh, he'd love that outfit.
Yeah,
though,
he would.
Over the Power Ranger?
Yeah, look at that. A big, he's really into Star Wars.
He's a stormtrooper.
Yes.
A little mini stormtrooper.
Now, you Frankenstein's bride?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Y'all really go together. We got a witch,
nice.
of course.
Oh,
okay,
boy. Oh,
and what are you today?
Grim Reaper.
Oh,
a little
Grim
Oh, a
Reaper.
little
Reaper.
mini. Well, look
Mini
at that.
Reaper.
And that's just a few. I mean, we have
Gosh, what is that behind you, Speedy? That is scary. Oh,
Don
it's Don
Juan?
Juan. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And now we have a headless woman or something. Could you walk over here, ma'am?
Speedy.
What is this?
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
What is your sign?
It
That
says
is
people for
disturbing.
the ethnical treatment of mannequins. Okay.
Oh,
All
the
right.
head's knocked off.
How you doing
funny.
today?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Headless mannequin.
All right.
You.
It moved. I'm telling you, it moved. Ma'am, did you not move?
Gash in his face right here.
Yeah. Wow. Hi, who's in there? Oh, there you are. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You look great today.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about my chin here.
I know. Wow. By the way, what were those initials in there?
I'm the Witch of Mary Hope.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm a little nervous, but that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, some of these things get to be a little disturbing sometimes
Yes.
because you realize they spend a lot of time getting ready for this contest.
Absolutely.
And we have babies. How precious. We have babies that are just all dressed up. Guys, look, we have a little buggy here that...
Is that two peas in a pod over there?
Yeah, look at that,
Look
Bubba.
at how funny is that, Rick?
And look,
the mamas are going to lose it when they see that.
Yes, and we got Buzz Lightyear. Oh, JC would love this. How you doing? Oh,
Hey,
say hello. Okay, not gonna talk.
Hey,
That's
Speedy,
fine.
you saying JC would love it a lot more than the frog costume you let his mama put him in?
Well, by the way, I almost got in an argument with Mama because I almost bought him a little skeleton outfit,
Yeah.
and she was really against that. But we've got us a little lion here that's dressed up. How you doing?
Hi, good.
And what's this beautiful baby's name?
Hannah.
Hello, Hannah. Oh, how precious. And then we've got Rick and Bubba as kids here.
Oh, look, there we are
man.
as kids.
Yeah,
Look at that.
we got Rick and Bubba as kids.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Well, that's pretty solid.
Hunter.
Hunter. And what's your name?
Wyatt.
Oh, they got little painted goatees
What
and
does the shirt
mustaches.
say, Speedy?
It says, Rick, I be Rick, number 1 of the 2 sexiest fat men alive, and then it says, I be Bubba, number 2 of the 2 sexiest fat men alive.
There they are.
Look
And
at on
them.
the back, it has their number. Oh, our number, actually, 1-877, we be big. And so, good job, guys. And how old are you guys?
9.
Rick's 9, and Bubba, how old are you?
6.
Oh, how precious. There you go. Well, I mean, and
Speedy, did we see the peas in the pod? Did we get a shot of that?
yeah,
that is so
look
funny.
at here. Hey, guys.
Look at them.
How you doing? Mama, how old are they?
They're 8 months old.
8 months.
That's
Oh.
almost the pot. You know what I mean? That's almost
Yeah,
that pot. I do.
That is the theme Bubba's been hoping for, is a woman dressed as a witch and her kids in a pot with like potatoes and carrots.
Right,
And what, did you drug them with Benadryl? I mean, how they sitting there like that?
No, they're really good babies.
Okay, wow.
Did you drug them with Benadryl?
Well, that's a standard move.
There's your happy
That's a great family Halloween quiz.
Let me tell you something. They're Speedy revealing too much.
Yeah, it's like, son, did I hear? She's got a sniffle, you know. Benadryl. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, we're scanning the lot. There's a lot. We got a guy over here in the electric chair. Have
Speedy,
you, have you
have you
seen
seen
this?
this?
No, I haven't. Where?
Come around.
Don
over here
Juan's
to front.
got him.
Don Juan's got him right here.
Oh my goodness.
Jamie.
Now, Jamie has, Jamie, I don't know how to describe this. You're in an electric chair.
Yes.
And,
like
you're
the real deal?
and you're walking around, you're strapped in. Oh,
my gosh!
He goes.
Wow!
Look,
It's smoke! Out the top! It's smoke! Smoke came out the top of it. Did you see that?
gosh.
Whoa! Did you
Speedy, turn him around to the cameras a little bit.
You can smell.
Yeah.
You can smell him cooking.
All right,
go back.
wait, let's see him fry again.
Well, look at the,
Turn the other way. Wait a minute before you hit the juice. Turn around the other way.
And the top of his
Yeah.
head is where the smoke's gonna come out. The camera guy. There you go. Perfect. Look
Oh
at that!
my goodness.
Did you see the electric shock come out of the top of his head?
Wow. Now, what's your name, sir?
Jamie,
Where are you from, Jamie?
Nashville.
Wow.
Man, that is.
For those of you that
Has this been a standard or is this first year run for this one?
This is pretty standard.
Yeah.
Is it heavy to
'cause
hold
you know
all
what I mean?
that up?
Don't you know a guy like that's known for that costume?
Oh, sure.
Like, everybody goes,
Sure.
hey, is Jamie coming? Everybody goes, oh, yeah, you got to see this costume.
They're like, hey, is he going to be? Oh yeah, he's going to be him again. You know. And for those of you in radio, I mean, this looks like like something you'd see on TV.
Well,
It's
he's
old
standing
school, yeah.
behind it. His legs are in front, and they're fake, I guess you would say. Wow, that's just.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be good. Man, we got so much to cap. You know, Christopher Columbus is in the satellite truck with Turner South, but I feel right at home. North Star is here in Nashville kind of doing a lot of the work, and they do the Tennessee Titans stuff, so I feel at home. It's like all my boys are here.
Well, as you can see and hear, I mean, the Rick and Bubba costume contest is off to a blistering start here, live from Nashville. Again, you got to thank Bill Hurd Chevy. This is, how much more disruptive can it be you know, for us to be here and take over your place of business. We thank them for that, and all the folks who put in so much work for us to be live from here today.
A lot of folks just watching today, too, Rick.
Oh, yeah. So come on by and see us. We're here till 10 o'clock Central Time this morning. We'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back. It is 15 minutes past the hour. 877-WE-BE-BIG is our number. Eddie George on the phones. Coming up on the 13 working days of horror, Bubba, it will be the final installment today as we are here. I mean, it is the 13th day. We will be playing back some of our childhood ghost stories, the ones that we remember as children, you know, and unfortunately that we actually had to experience and be horrified by. So we will play those back for you this morning. Also, on the lot, we want to talk to the judges to kind of see how things are progressing. Speedy is standing by. Mark Schultz is one of our judges.
Yeah.
And, you know, how are the judges seeing it so far?
Well, Mark, how
Any
you
early
seeing it?
favorites, Mark?
There's some stuff that's over the top here. I mean, they're taking it to a whole new level. I wasn't expecting this when I got out of bed.
Oh, sure.
It's a shocker.
It's a shocker.
It really is.
Mark, otherwise known as President George Bush.
Right. Hey, you know what? One of the best things I've seen is a guy that's not even really trying, that has a T-shirt. He rode a bike in it that says, "Ride it like you stole it." Now I like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, and for a minute, everybody thought it was Mickey Dean. I understand that was a great one.
Yes. Also,
as a matter of fact, Mark is going to name his next CD that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah,
so that's out of the bag today.
Yeah. Well, Mark, thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's fun.
MarkSchultzMusic.com. You can go there and find all the information out. Wonderful song. What is it? What's the name of the latest CD?
Letters from More is a song you played the other day, but the CD is called Stories and Songs.
Wow. And also we have from the state of
this is a good
Alabama,
one.
Minda Riley. Hey, congratulations to you. She just had a brand new baby, and Governor Riley's daughter, and he's here with us today. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I asked this young lady when she walked up if she was President Bush. She said, "No, I'm Governor Riley."
Yeah, and she has the Alabama 2003 proposed tax plan. She asked us to sign off on it, and I'm gonna tell you that's wrong. But
now, Rick, let's be clear.
Yes, I finally got your signature.
Let's be clear. We did not sign off on it. We autographed that piece of paper.
Well, yeah,
there's a difference.
Well, if you'll notice here, bribe Rick and Bubba, it says. Wow.
Right on the list there.
Right, yeah.
I was going to bring Crystals or Burger King, but I didn't have enough money.
Yeah, well, you know why? Because the state's broke.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
Thank you so much.
Now, is this a power? Are we a Power Ranger?
Bubba, give me some Star Wars.
That is
Boba
a
Fett.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not up on my Star
you
Wars
said
stuff.
Power Ranger. He's gonna take you
Yeah,
off and
you
trade
can't.
you to somebody, man.
What are you again?
Boba Fett from Star Wars.
So is he like a slave trader in Star Wars kind
you
of
know,
trader?
best I can tell, he's a junk collector, trader, and you were a bounty hunter too, right?
Yes.
I'm hoping to change. Can I tell you what happened?
Rick and Boba.
Can I tell you what happened just then? The guy in the costume for a moment thought Bubba was talking to him personally. You know what I mean? Did you see that happen?
Yeah.
And
He didn't know who he was.
Yeah, and for a stumble, he goes, am I answering this as the person I'm portraying?
Yes.
Or is it actually me, the guy from Franklin, Tennessee? You know, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Well, thanks for coming out today.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Also, Don Juan directing traffic. I know the sun's going to be in the lens here, so come over this way. What's your name?
Casey?
And you're actually with Star 97, right?
Yes, I am.
And you're directing traffic today a little bit and helping out with everything?
But the Grim Reaper took over, so...
Let me tell you something. He's been effective, too.
Yes.
He has been effective.
Hey, Mr. Grim Ripper
Yes,
man.
sir.
Whatever.
That'll keep you from turning
Grim
in.
Reaper.
Grim
there,
Reaper
Speedy.
guy.
Yeah. Hey, Speedy. Hey, I know.
Bless
Look,
your heart.
Look, I know.
We all have them. We all
I
have
know.
them.
I know. The way you talked just then, I thought you were on MTV's Road Rules. But go ahead.
Well, I would have had my tires sliced and been in a fight in Huntsville if that was the case.
Yeah.
Wow, they're not here. That's fine.
Look when you
Look, Jim the Crazy Sun guy and Yogi, they're doing a good job.
You got Schultz. What else you need?
Yeah.
Have they seen anything that just that they feel like will be strong
gosh,
and hard
we're
to
talking
beat?
Jim.
Guys, do y'all have anything? You got a list there, Jim? By the way, you've changed 3 times. What are you now?
The crocodile hunter.
Okay. All right.
The Amish crocodile hunter.
All right, Yogi, you're a soccer player from Vandy?
I'm Vandy soccer player, which is scary enough.
Yes, it is.
And so what are we looking at today? You like some?
We got some tall ones and we got some short ones, and they're looking really good.
Okay, well, there you go.
Jim, that's an in-depth analysis.
Guys,
there.
we got some tall ones and some short ones, and they're looking really good.
Jim, thank you for
that?
your detailed analysis of what's going on.
D, what you got there?
What if you run up on something like this and you're out hunting early morning and then you look and this one of these is sitting out there?
I wish we wouldn't say that.
What's your name, man?
Raymond Coleman.
Now, what exactly are you?
I'm actually a wood. I mean,
Swamp
a forest,
beast?
He's not sure what he is, but I mean, hey, what did you
He
run
just
across
came
here?
out of the woods. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
forest creature.
He's a
forest
forest.
creature.
Look, if you'll look.
Speedy, when you go hunting in the morning, hey, watch out for that.
You know, I hate to say anything, but I have come out of the woods at night, and I thought I saw that thing run across the trail in
You know,
front of me.
I will agree with that. And I'm going to tell you the thing about it is, if those of you who can't see this, there'll be pictures of it on the website. He is a pile of leaves, but out of the leaves is rearing claws and a disturbing, monstrous face.
Kind of swamp thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's like a forest version of the swamp monster. That's exactly what it is.
And Rick, we want to remind everybody who's coming on the lot that you cannot turn in right where we're at because you will meet the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
And as you see, he is blocking your access here. You need to turn in at the top of the hill. Up, I guess, is that the used car lot up there? You need to turn in there, or you can park across the road at Best Buy's over there, and you know, take your best chance getting across the 4-lane.
Let me tell you this: if you're pulling in to get service like this guy here, and the Grim Reaper meets you, you have a feeling. Well, you know, my car's worse off than I thought it was. Yeah, that's one of those. And,
you're beginning to think, hey, do I need to trade it?
Yeah. And to get here, you go to Bill Hurd Chevrolet. We're off 24. That's east or west. Take Bell Road if you're coming one way. Hickory Hollow exit if you're coming the other. And we're right across, as Bubba just told you, from Best Buy and the Hickory Hollow Mall. So easy to find. You can get your you can get your costume in the contest. But you need to have it in by 9:30 when we'll start making decisions Central Time. So that'll be the cutoff.
And Rick, I want to remind everybody, we've got a great turnout, but historically what happens, we have a rush of people at 9:30. I know because a lot of people maybe get up and kind of, you know, do that second shift getting ready and getting out. Come on out now, avoid that rush at 9:30 because, what was it, last year and the year before we kind of got in a handle and couldn't get everybody in.
Yeah, well, you don't want to get up, spend, 35, 45 minutes, getting your costume on, get your makeup like you like it, make the trip through traffic, get on the lot, and you look, and we're announcing the winners.
Yeah.
That is a very frustrating situation.
That wouldn't start your Halloween day off.
No, don't get it started that way.
No.
And so, just get on out here before 9:30. And for most of you, if you got to be somewhere, surely you need to be there before then anyway.
Rick, $2,400 up for grab this morning or thereabouts, however much I have in my pocket.
Sure.
Because I misadded a little bit, but that's okay.
That's fine.
The important thing, $1,000 will go to first place in the adult category, $300 in the kids, and it is going to be...
somebody just blew by the Grim Reaper.
He is not happy. Oh, my goodness.
The Grim Reaper...
Ma'am, I just keep driving. Don't stop.
Never stop for the Grim Reaper. Never stop for the Grim Reaper.
Oh, look.
He's a big part of it.
Some of these costumes are unbelievable.
Ma'am, were you expecting the Grim Reaper today? You're live on TV and radio.
No, I'm work here.
You work here?
She works here.
Oh, boy, you had no idea, did you?
No.
Okay, well, you got a great morning, Hen. See you later.
When she pulled in, she thought, why is the
Oh,
ball...
watch out. Whoa, stop. Oh! Oh!
See?
Oh!
See what happened?
Hey, she almost backed over this.
We almost
this
had a
black
car wreck
Mustang,
live.
and he's got it. Hey, he's got it like he likes it too.
Oh yeah.
You got something up under that hood, don't you? How you doing, sir? You had no idea we were here this morning, did you? You're live on radio and TV.
Yeah, I know you're here.
Yeah. Hey, that lady almost messed you right up.
Do what?
That would have killed the day tonight.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah.
I know you had a long one. It's all right. Yeah, I know last night was Little Friday, too.
Rick, oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
We have a
Speedy,
Mimo here
look
that's
at
lost
this.
a dog.
Oh. You're the Mimo on the poster, right? For Lost Dog.
I can't find my dog. I got cornbread if you find my dog.
Oh, my gosh. The
Where could the
world...
dog be?
Look,
Where could the dog be?
Look behind the lady.
Okay, I think
Look behind the lady, Rick. Look
good.
behind the lady.
Guys. And
Oh,
y'all,
my goodness.
and this lady here, she's so fat, she what?
I got carried out of my house on my front door by a crane.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, the crane is lifting the front door out. My gracious. Look at all that.
She represents all of the corn. Oh, my gosh. Meemaw, thank you so much. Cornbread from Meemaw. Hey, wait, cornbread from Meemaw.
With dog hanging out of her booty.
Yes. Can I tell you, though, I ate it like it was one of those Mexican restaurants with a funny name, and I felt like that's what was coming out of me.
Wait, Rick, you know what's so funny, Bubba? Is
we've all had that fax to us. That exact picture.
It's the collar.
Lady looking for dog.
It's the collar hanging out. It's the walker of the dog that's stuck in there with it.
She's still staying in character like you can't find it.
Yeah, I love it.
And look, I love of the number of stories we've had of people that were so fat a crane had to take them out of their house and a woman dressing as one of those people. All right, we'll come back.
I noticed Speedy, too, been giving a lot of attention to the lady dressed as a baby this morning.
Yes.
And,
no, sure. Well,
she had a pacifier. I didn't know.
Hey, let me say this. Should we come back and play the one-armed Girl Scout? And we got to get our installment of 13 Working Days of Horror in.
I know.
Yeah,
Bob, it's classic.
It's just so many people coming up.
Oh, I know, but I mean, you know, maybe it'll change your pace.
Okay, does that mean I can eat some cornbread?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
we'll do it.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
And we are back. 877, we be big is our number. 31 minutes past the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show, the two sexiest fat men alive, the annual costume contest. What do we say, $2,400 up for grabs, something like that?
Rick, you know, the way I've been adding today, I really hate to step out and guess, but there will be $1,000, $500, and $300 in the adult category, $300, $200, $100 in the kids category. And I'm going to tell you, we've had a great turnout so far, but we got a lot to go. We are at Bill Hurd Chevrolet, just off, I should say, Interstate 24, south of Nashville in the great Antioch area. And we want you to come on out. A great turnout today. We felt a lot of love, and all the people who listen to Star 97.1 have really, really showed out today so far.
You know, Bubba, we were debating, you know, whether we should do the one-armed Girl Scout now because of, you know, the fact that we're on TV, and this is actually you telling it and what we all feel like was the best rendition of it ever. You know,
and, you know, I forget some of the details over the years, so I want to be pure to the story.
Well, yeah.
And the fact I have a biscuit here I really want to eat. I mean, really, if I just be honest with you.
So what I would suggest is now the shot is me over here, you know, messing with the city players. I hope I have a nice profile, but
sure.
Is what I suggest.
No, we're getting shots of the crowd. That's good.
What I suggest is that, by the way, I just saw some kid that looked like Hunter, by the way. Have you seen the little kids there? Look, they're all the Scooby gang. Every one of them's a Scooby gang.
Yes.
Get a look at them. I figure since we
look at the one dressed as Scooby, Rick. That is too funny.
Well, there's so much going on. If we are all enjoying the story, but at the same time looking at the wonderful costumes on the lot, won't that still be quite a situation for TV and radio?
Let's do that, and then also coming up a little later this morning, we're going to play Disco Fever with the Monsters dancing.
Yeah, well, we'll go back and when you were telling it, and this is going to be, like I say, a little troubling for some people, especially, you know, if you live in this part of our listening audience and where we all grew up in Northeast Alabama. So we'll just delve right in. This is Bubba when he was telling the legend of the one-armed Girl Scout, today's edition of the 13 Working Days of Horror.
You know, Rick, so many of the stories we hear about in the 13 Days of Horror happened back in the 1800s. They happened in distant places sometimes to where we live. Rick, this story happened very close to where I grew up as a child, and in the time that I actually lived it and was there and had to hear the stories growing up as a small child and, dare I say, lived it. Rick, in the eastern foothills, the Appalachian mountain chain in northeast Alabama, one of the higher peaks is called Cataquilla Mountain.
Oh, boy.
Now, Rick, it's somewhat isolated in the hills between Alabama and Georgia. There's really only one road that goes over Cataquilla Mountain. It's a very small tar and gravel type road, 2-lane, very curvy, very hilly, very treacherous to drive over, to say the least. The area is still very sparsely populated. Rick, back when I was a small child, and I believe this actually happened back in the late 60s, early 70s, there happens to be a Girl Scout camp on the eastern side of Cataquilla Mountain. It's called Camp Cataquilla. Perfect to be on that mountain. Rick, it's a beautiful scenic area. There's a lovely natural spring creek that trickles down the side of the mountain there, a little waterfall action, a lake, and of course then the Girl Scout camp where many Girl Scouts have gone and enjoyed and had big times and talked about cookie sales. Well, Rick, back on a very, very dark night, and it was about a week before Halloween, there were some Girl Scouts there at the camp, and there was one little girl who was behind in her cookie sales, and some of the other girls were making fun of her, as the story goes.
Sure.
And Rick, she decided to go out on her own to some of the farmhouses that lined up and down the valley on the other side of the mountain and try to sell some cookies and get caught up. Although this was probably, as it proved, a very bad idea. Rick, the geography of the area is somewhat important. Highway 21 runs through Jacksonville. It's the only major highway that you can get to Oxford, where you grew up, and to the interstate, I-20. A lot of big trucks have to carry merchandise from Piedmont area, the manufacturing community up there, to get them to the interstate, to get them to market. On this particular evening, and I believe it was a Friday evening, as the story is told, there was a terrible car wreck down on the highway, or down around about Weaver, and it had blocked off Highway 21. None of the traffic was moving, and there was an 18-wheeler who had to get his merchandise to the interstate because he had to deliver it to Atlanta, Georgia. Well, Rick, he decided, even though it was a very treacherous road, according to the reports on the CB radio, that this wreck was going to be there for a long time, and he was stuck in traffic in the Jacksonville area, and he knew the shortcut over Cataquilla Mountain. As it happens, and good for him, if you take this shortcut, you come out on Highway 9, which carries you into Heflin, which also connects to I-20. So even though he would be going over this two-lane, very narrow, difficult road to drive, especially an 18-wheeler, he would get to the interstate, and it would put him, in a funny kind of way, a shortcut in the direction he needed to go. So he made the decision that he would take the shortcut over this mountain. Well, Rick, dark had fallen on the mountain, and the people who live in that area know it's a very foggy area. There's not a lot of light because of the height of the mountains. Moonlight does not get in there real good unless it's directly overhead. And this little girl was out trying to sell cookies, going from door to door. Well, the trucker was behind, and he was trying to catch up, and he was having problems getting speed up because of all the hills and the curves, and he was grinding the gears trying to get going. And Rick, very unfortunately, as he topped one of the hills in a very foggy area, the little Girl Scout was crossing the road, and he hit the little Girl Scout. Rick, he locked the brakes down on his truck, ran out to find the little girl, and Rick, he had just given her he'd kind of hit her from the side, and he reached down, and Rick, to just horrible situation, he had knocked her arm off. Well, he quickly got a blanket from the truck. He tried to wrap her up and you know, prevent the situation from getting any worse, and he got on the CB radio and called for help on Channel 9 like you were supposed to do, back before cell phones. Rick, and by the time the authorities and the paramedics got there, it was too late. The little girl had bled to death. Well, it was a terrible tragedy. Made a lot of headlines in the community, and people just, I mean, it was just a terrible, terrible situation.
Oh, my God.
Rick, as bad as it all was, there was some talk in the community. There was going to be a pretty big public funeral for the little girl. But a lot of the older folks in the community had told the family that they did not need to bury the young girl until they found her arm. Rick, they searched all over the road, the accident site, but they never could locate the missing arm of the little girl.
Oh, no.
Rick, they had to go along and go ahead with the burial and the funeral, even though everybody knew that was a bad idea. And they didn't know how bad it was till just a few years after that. Strange things started happening in this isolated, rural area of northeast Alabama. It began when some girls from the Girl Scout camp came back and was telling some of their little Girl Scout camp leaders that they had met a Girl Scout out on some of the hiking trails.
No.
who was wrapped in a blanket.
Oh!
And she never would take the blanket off. And the Girl Scout leaders knew immediately what was going on. But, Rick, they didn't want to start a panic in the community. They tried to keep it down home, cuz, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Rick, that was right until some of the people who owned houses in the area, and it is a very rural area and very sparsely populated, started reporting of hearing knocks on their door late at night after the full moon in October, right before Halloween. They would go to the door, answer the door, nobody was there. They would go back and lay down. They would again hear knocking at the door. The word of this began to circulate in the town at the local hardware store, where people get together and spin such tales and tell what's going on back before there was so much mass media as they are today. But Rick, then it even became stranger as one of the neighbors reported that they heard the knocking at the door and a little girl's voice asking them just as clear as a bell, "Do you want to buy any cookies? And have you seen my arm? Do you want to buy any cookies? And have you seen my arm?" Rick, the residents would rush to the door, swing open the door, and nobody would be there. As years went on, Rick, these reports became more numerous. There was even one lady who was late getting home. I believe she was a teacher, lived in the White Plains area, was trying to get home over the Cottaquita Mountain Road again, running late, that she thought she saw something glowing in the middle of the road as she topped one of the hills. She swerved to miss it, ran her car in the ditch, she jumped out, nothing was there. And Rick, to this very, very week, people who live in that area will tell you that at some time or another they've heard a knock at the door and a little young voice asking them just as clear as a bell, "Do you want to buy any cookies? And have you seen my arm?" Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I call the legend of the one-armed Girl Scout from Count Cottaquita.
Wow. There it is. The annual classic telling of the one-armed Girl Scout.
You realize that I told that to Betty shortly after we got married, and she cried and like pitched a fit and was mad, and I had to like sleep on the couch, and then she got scared and called me back.
So in other words, what you had originally planned finally happened.
Well, no.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back from Nashville, Tennessee. It is 12 minutes to the top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show.
Thanks, everybody, for listening to Star 97.1, and wow, what a great turnout we've had this morning.
The Rick and Bubba Annual Costume Contest. Give yourselves a hand. I mean, it has really been a huge turnout here today. Well done. We have also with us Mark Schultz is one of our celebrity judges. Mark, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. I mean, as you said, not exactly what you expected.
No, as I look around, I notice some people that are they've really thought ahead before this. I think they've been planning. And some people that maybe should have just stayed home. Just as I look. Just as I look around.
What about this detail when you look at what's the Scooby Gang called? The Scooby Gang? I mean, does our group have a name?
Look at Scooby-Doo, how laid back he is. And of course, he wants Mom to hold him. I love that.
Yeah, you look at everybody's still into it except Scoob.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's checked out.
Scoob needs a Scooby snack.
He's checked out.
He is like, okay, enough of this. You know, because when you're that age, people just dress you how they want to.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
You're up to their mercy.
We also will have everybody singing together the Mark Prater theme, as Mark Prater will be joining us.
Come on
all
down.
Put our hands together. Everybody singing the song. I mean, I want to see you. Now, here we go.
Well, it's time for the weather. We got it all together.
Yeah, you do.
If it's North Tornado, hear Mark Prater. Well, it's time for the weather. Ain't nobody better. Hear Mark Prater.
Mark Prater.
Hear Mark Prater.
Mark Prater.
Hear Mark Prater.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Mark Prater.
There he is. Put your hands together for Mr. Mark Prater.
Mark, Rick, go ahead and hit that top button right there and pot him up. Everybody can hear it.
Yeah.
The Viking better not be running away yet. Where's the Viking going?
We got a runaway Viking.
Look at the Viking. Oh, my gosh.
Across
look at
the road.
Hey, yeah, I hear you fine. Hey,
well, what is that?
Prater, look, that is Bubba's ancestor.
Why is the Viking leaving? See, that's exactly... That's how we started everything, Mark.
A friend of mine up there who's working with you guys is dressed up as a guy named Rick Watts.
So Rick Watts?
Business. He's over there in the truck.
Oh, Rick Watts is here working with us today?
Yeah. He's beaming you guys up.
Pot Speedy up, Rick. He's going to try to talk to him.
There's no way he can reach that far.
Hey, sir, the Viking man. Sir, you're not leaving, are you?
Look, Bubba, Speedy's chasing the Viking.
Let me tell you what this is. Exactly like our ancestors. We got here and we left. You know what I mean?
He's coming back. Yeah. Sir, I thought you were going to leave like y'all did earlier.
No, I just had to get a camera.
Okay. And let me tell you something too, Prater. The Viking, as he should, you know, and he's giving us some leg, which I know a lot of people appreciate. He came onto the lot screaming as loud as he could, claiming he was Bubba's ancestor.
Look at that. Rick, I have an uncomfortable question. Is that his legs or tree trunks?
Legs of oak.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, when he first turned around for the first time, there was a little bit of a panic that his butt cheeks were hanging out of the back.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm about to play the game Frogger and try to get across the street.
Look, if you're hit, hold the mic up, would you?
Okay, all right, Big Viking said, hold on.
Yeah, he's a little winded from heading back over there.
Yeah, the thing you got to be scared of is, Speedy, not only do you have to get yourself across there, you're bringing Big Viking with you.
Yeah, I can't leave him, I can't leave him behind, can I?
By the way, the gentleman right there in the black driving hat from England?
Yeah.
What's he dressed as?
He is dressed as Mr. Goodwrench. Do you see him?
There he is. He doesn't even know what we're talking about.
You know,
the Viking is never going to cross.
We've had a lot of Mr. Goodwrenches show up today. A very popular costume here at Bill Hurd Chevrolet.
Yes.
I saw a little bitty E out there.
Yeah, we got little E. There he is right there, dressed as Dale Earnhardt Jr. And you know, as a matter of fact, he really tried to play the role a minute ago by having Budweiser on his breath. But
and Rick, he had the deed to the Talladega track because he owns it.
Right. Yeah. But we so we have him. Look, there's a guy, little one dressed as a tank. You see the little one there? He actually is a tank. There you go.
See Don Juan from the Fifth Dimension.
Yeah, Don Juan is of course, a minute ago, was about to sing for everybody here. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine.
He is a perfect Michael Jackson the early years. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
Because he's got the moves and everything. Give us a little something there, Dave.
Give us Dance Me. Dun, 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 dun. Dance Me,
There you go. Look how he's got the turn.
That's awesome.
If we just had Joe Jackson to scream at him, do it again.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sing, dance. You know, we also, I'm not trying to panic anyone, but a robot's walking through the service line. But, you know, it's...
Look at that. How funny.
Prater, have you heard us talking about how...
Hey, guys, I'm going to try to capture the interaction between the robot and the Grim Reaper.
You know,
the Grim Reaper's blocking the driveway, which, how many times has that happened? But
you know, it's funny.
What are you doing?
The Grim Reaper is trying to keep people from coming in the service interest, which is hilarious.
What, sir? What was that?
Robotic stuff.
Hey, Prater, if you're trick-or-treating tonight, how's it going to be, brother?
It's going to get chilly after the sun goes down, but it won't be bad. It should be a great night around the South.
Hey, guys, the robot's got one more thing.
Please report to the dance floor.
Little midnight star there for you.
Give it up for Mark Prater.
Yeah! Marco, happy Halloween, brother.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Like those of Turner South or its parent, affiliated or related entities, agents, or employees.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
All up in the house.
She's got a badge on.
And we're back. 877. Bubba, look, did you catch this show, Bubba? Some of the Bill Hurd people had to get here a little early this morning. We're here at Bill Hurd Chevrolet live in Nashville. Thank you for watching and listening to the Rick and Bubba show. We thank the people from Nashville, Tennessee, and those of you that have driven in from other parts of the listening audience to be part of this today. It means a lot to us. And I know, please take time today, those of you that listen to the show here in Nashville, to go by and thank the folks from Star 97 for what they've done for the show and getting it back on. And you see the response today. A lot of you have gotten the word. We passed a number of billboards where they have supported the show and got the word out and you know, wrote a check or two to promote the program, and we thank them for it. So,
absolutely. What a great bunch. Thank you for stepping up, Star 97.1.
Bubba, it's uncomfortable now because there's some Titans cheerleaders, but they're all injured Titan cheerleaders. To be scary, we've got, you know, bolts through our head. We got an eyeball hanging out. Wow, that's...
Speedy, what's the theme here? Is it just haunted cheerleaders? Or,
what we got, guys? What's your name?
Casey Stanfield.
Chelsea Stanfield.
Brittany Andrews.
Who was that?
Brittany Andrews.
And where y'all from?
Nashville.
Nashville. And what school do you go to?
Gilthill Middle.
And what we got here? What's the theme besides being a Titans cheerleader? Did y'all get beat up?
Yeah, we did. I got a bolt through my head.
It looks like the cheerleaders after a trip to Indianapolis, doesn't it?
Look, hey, we won't have any of that.
You were thinking it too.
No, I really wasn't.
Boy,
I won't go there. I'm not touching the RCA Dome. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, we'll get them. Hey, we'll get them back. They got to come here. Don't worry about
that. That's
right.
We just
we'll have them in our stable.
And y'all, how old are y'all?
10.
And
12. 11.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. Give us another cheer real quick while we just... Ready?
Look at those bolts.
Oh, they're communicating now. And they've forgotten they got bolts in their forehead. All right, here we go.
Yeah, sure. Well, you...
Who rocks the house? Are you ready? Okay. Who rocks the house? I say Ricky Bubba rock the house. And when Ricky Bubba rock the house, they rock it all the way down. Who rocks the house? I say Ricky Bubba rock the house. And when Ricky Bubba rock the house, they rock it all the way down. Who rocks the house? I say Ricky Bubba rock the house. And when Ricky Bubba rock the house, they rock it all the way down.
Hey, wow.
Great job, lady.
How about a herky?
Hey, Rick, just rock it all the way down.
Yeah, we have a guy on the phone at 877 We Be Big. He claims that he was hunting in the area of Alabama that Bubba just did the one-armed Girl Scout, and he encountered the one-armed Girl Scout. Eddie,
Sir, who do we have here? Karen, do we still have him?
Actually, JT now.
Oh,
JT?
No.
You have him potted up, Rick, on the...
Yeah. Yeah, well, we should have figured this, Rick.
JT, wow.
JT?
Already?
Rock it all the way down, JT.
Huh? Hello? All right, so you're on?
J-O-N.
Hello?
Yes.
This is J-O-N, not J-T.
All right.
That looks like my mom.
So in other words, we don't have the guy who was hunting in Cataquilla?
JT, hit the talk back button. Just kind of push up.
Yeah,
I'm
correct.
I'm gonna.
Okay. That's the correct.
All right. Appreciate the heads up on that.
JT, you do know how to talk back, right? I mean,
hey, JT, thanks on the heads up.
George is telling me the guy hung up.
Okay. That would have been nice to know before I set it up like I did.
Rob, the assistant Peter here, is shaking his head. See, he knows how to do it, JT. Why can't you figure it out?
Hey,
JT, welcome to the studio, buddy.
Yeah, well,
that's why you're big time, sir. So that's it.
And also, we'd like to thank me for laying an egg here right on the air. But I don't know that I could have been any more uncomfortable during those few seconds to see.
Yeah, it was that nightmare you have at the college radio station. Hey, I'm on and nothing's happening.
Right in that little segment there. Yeah.
J-O-N from Warner Robins, Georgia. What are you doing, J-O-N?
Pretty funny. I didn't know I was on. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, you're right. Well, none of us did.
I was on, and I tried.
You know,
wow, you made us all stumble out of the gate there.
Well, it's we now have a. Do you see this on TV, J-O-N?
Look at that.
We have a predator coming in upside down, like walking on his hands, hockey player from Nashville.
I don't see that guy.
Yeah, the camera's got him now. They're about to show it.
I know Bubba had his outfit on yesterday, right? The Great Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, you see that there.
J-O-N, what are you going to be tonight?
I'm going to be my daughter's dad, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out.
Yeah. Well, this also could be.
Pretty much all I've got.
It looks like, Rick, we're going for 2 eggs here.
Yeah. So in other words, your goal is to scare your daughter then. To publicly go out there and let everybody know you're her dad.
Yes, Don Juan's dressed as his dad, so I thought
I found a photo of my dad. He had the same exact outfit on with the same afro. So.
all he did was go to the closet.
Well, Jon.
Or any black dude on the Brady Bunch. That's
All right, Jon, we're wrapping you up. Okay, Jon.
Well, appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, look, since JT just joined us, you still may be on for the rest of the show because he may not know how to hang up on you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. JT, you give everybody a hello out here today. They can hear you.
Hey, everybody, happy Halloween to you.
All right.
Okay, JT.
Oh, didn't get much.
Okay, now 2 of us have dropped an egg. Okay, thanks, buddy.
You know what? If I mean, I hate to count, Rick, but 3 more will have a half a dozen.
Yeah, I know.
And,
well, well, this is uncomfortable because now Fred and Wilma are here, and they walk up looking good, guys. You know, did it bother you a little bit that when you put that on, it actually fit the way it should fit for you?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I know. And Wilma, how are you today?
Doing just fine. How are you?
We're great. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Y'all look great.
Now, are y'all headed to work or what?
No, we're off today.
Oh, well,
I'm on my way to work.
Oh, you are going to have to work today?
Yeah.
You gonna wear that?
Yeah.
You look like a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
I'll be working at McDonald's like this.
Really? And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's going to make everybody comfortable. So you'll be serving Brontosaurus burgers today.
You're right.
Yeah. You know, Bubba and I were talking about this on the way up, and I know the level of our conversations, but, you know, the Flintstones, the people who put that together, that was pretty creative stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, tying all that together like they did.
That was huge. They, very creative, and I got to tell you, as a judge, just sitting up here watching this, you got to score extra points for the cheerleaders, who actually came up with their own cheer.
Well,
oh, yeah.
So
that sticks out in my mind. That's big.
You know, you as a judge, are you looking today at, wow, that's an impressive outfit, wow, that took time, originality?
Yeah, what moves you, Mark?
Yeah.
Rick, that's a good question. For me, I look for the whole package.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for originality. I'm looking for people who've planned out a little bit. I got to tell you, and just to see Don Juan break one down there on TV was impressive.
Like for instance, this hockey player. Is this person going to get points by the fact that their nose is in the crotch of an old pair of sweats?
That right there scores. That's going to put them in the top 5 just to show up like that. I'll be honest with you. Just showing up like that gets them in the top 5. Unbelievable. That's big. And I got to tell you, just the scene etched in my head is that half-naked Viking still running across the 2 lanes of traffic. That right there scores big points for me.
Yeah, well, the fact that he would go out there, putting on the Viking suit was one thing.
That was huge.
But to go, I'm bare-legged and I'm going with it.
And to be as comfortable as he was.
Yeah, all right, and now we have Adrian James from the Indianapolis Colts coming up on the lot. Yeah, look, oh, no, and now the boos are raging for Adrian James.
Now, don't get tackled out here on the lot now.
And unfortunately, I think this person thinks this costume should be scary.
What?
You know, look.
James, that's my name. Outrunning Eddie at the game.
Oh, my gosh.
What's it now? What's it?
Oh, my God.
Could be mauled here in Nashville today.
I'm having flashbacks of the mannequin. I kind of want to reenact that real quick.
Yeah, well, look, I mean...
Rick, Speedy doesn't talk that now.
You have to think... You got to go, though, with the fact that this is, you know, it's a costume. Please, people. I mean, this is not... You know, an Indianapolis fan trying to rub somebody's nose in it.
But I will say she's staying with that character pretty good.
Yes, she is.
She appears to have the James stagger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'd like to see that gold tooth here. How do we get that? Is that real?
No, that's real. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
from...
lost one.
Yeah.
You lost one?
Yeah. Can I...
Steve gave me a good one.
Can I say, do I ask the uncomfortable, question, is that an Indianapolis Colts fan?
Well, I don't know.
She had access to the jersey and the hat.
Yeah, I didn't hear what
he wants to know, are you really a Colts fan, or is this Halloween?
Oh, no. Love the coat.
Oh, wow.
Love him.
Why does I feel like that the audience wants like one of the real tall monsters to pick her up and drop her?
I'd like to see the Predator hockey player come over here and take her out.
Well,
look at the legs. How funny is that?
Well, come over here, please. Please come over here. I gotta see this fight.
You know, it's a cool costume. You have to give props on the costume. I mean, you know, Edwin and James, you got the dreadlocks, everything. Thank you for coming.
And you know. Oh, well, watch out. You're about to, thank you.
He's about to take a skate to the head there.
Hey, and how tired do you think his arms are?
Yeah, very.
Having to hold him up for quite some... Hey, sir, can you feel that?
Speedy, just for fun, get him to put his arms down.
Put your arms down, sir. Can you do that?
It's okay. Normal.
It's
like
okay.
No, all the way down.
I don't think you can the way this is... Okay. Oh, man. That's good stuff.
Now, as you can see and hear, it's going to be another award-winning Rick and Bubba costume contest today. Mark Schultz, judges. I know.
It's got your work cut out, buddy.
It's tough. And I tell you what also scores big points is those peas in a pod. Any kid under 5 dressed in a costume,
sure.
they're already in.
Even though their mom made them put it on, they had no choice. But still.
Sure.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Okay, it is the Rick and Bubba Show. We're live in Nashville, Tennessee at Bill Hurd Chevy. If you want to come see us, we'd love to see you off of 24 East or West. You can just take the Bell Road exit or the Hickory Hollow exit, and we're across from Best Buys in the Hickory Hollow Mall. As the guys step back in, we've been taking pictures with some of the fans and some of the viewers and listeners that have come by to see us, and we hope to see you. We'll have the winner coming up here in about, I guess, an hour and 15 to 20 minutes.
But what do you think? Should we let everybody just kind of dance and enjoy? Every year we bring up the monsters and everybody jams. I mean, should we go monster?
Why don't we
mash?
do it official Bubba's Disco Fever style, and then we'll take a winner on it too? Because I guarantee you that's going to be a hard one to answer right there.
Hey, can I have the basketball player come this way, please? This is huge.
Did you see that guy back there?
Wow, check him out.
So we're going to play Bubba's Disco Fever Hit of the Morning. It is the Halloween version today, and we need all of our
consider this the dance floor. Come on.
Yeah, let's get them on the dance floor, Speedy.
Everybody, look. I don't want to see Rick and Bubba, Ricky and Bubbles. Come here.
Where did the
robot guy come here?
Where's the other big tall one that was here that was like the farmer grew it? It got out of control. We just talked to him.
I saw him down on one knee taking his head off.
The pumpkin had to go, Rick. They were due at work.
Oh man, boy, that was a cool costume.
Y'all come on. Y'all don't be shy. Y'all been all. Come on, cheerleaders.
All of you monsters.
Yeah, we got. I mean, it needs to be a ghoulish dance floor.
Come on, everybody. Viking guy.
Hey, forest guy.
Predator, come here. I know your hands are numb.
What about forest monster?
Hey, swamp monster, whatever.
Forest monster.
Forest monster.
Yeah. Hey, big woman with the crane.
Jim, the crazy sign guy, has changed again. I think he's are you a tourist at the beach? What are you? Okay, guys, you got to see this, by the way.
How about this? I want to see that big Viking throw down,
come here.
too.
Hey, come here, Viking. Come here and thrust it a little bit. All right.
What is Jim now?
Jim, what are you now?
I'm a tourist at the beach.
Okay. You're a tourist at the beach?
Okay.
Yes. Jim with a lot of looks. Is that outfit number 3 or 4 today, Speedy?
It may be more than that. It may be more than that, y'all, unfortunately.
He doesn't know. He's lost count, guys. It's so many.
All right, so we got the dance floor looks full, Bubba, and others. We got to have hard-working pole climbing Greg Bird.
Absolutely.
Don Yesick, come here, buddy.
Because we know how he likes to dance.
Sure. We got to have Vanderbilt soccer. I mean, come on.
Hey, guy from Deliverance, come here.
Okay. Yeah. Oh boy, that is scary.
You got pretty teeth.
Yeah. If he looked up and said Ainsley, you can't get to Ainsley from here. That's not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow, a little scary.
You know, we've talked about it before too. How did Ned Beatty read that script and go, I'm in?
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, homeless guy, come here.
You get the feeling he didn't look over that as close as he should have.
His agent did not say.
Was he that hungry?
Page 14, did you get a good look at that?
Was he that hungry?
Yeah, he said, yeah, I said something I'm supposed to have a love scene in the woods. Well, yeah, but there's...
And I will say the homeless guy has stayed in character more than anyone today.
Yes, he has.
He is falling asleep on the concrete.
You have to give him props for that.
And accepting money from people. So.
Well, that is taking it too far, I think.
Yeah.
But, so that's good. All right, well, the dance floor is loaded. I mean,
you ready?
Look, Vanderbilt soccer player, don't hide behind the truck.
All right, which one of you lovely ladies are going to dance with me? Will you dance with me?
Speedy is going to dance with the little Thelma there.
And we will take a call at 1-877-WE-BE-BIG on title and artist here.
Yeah,
it's going to be a toughie.
Yeah, if you get the title and artist of this one, you will win yourself a Rick and Bubba love package from American Classics, the official licensee of Rick and Bubba stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh Rick, I got two really cool guys and girls here.
Oh, the little guys.
Everybody hold hands, okay?
Okay.
There we go.
And y'all just don't think about the fact that Speedy smells like the inside of a deer. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Y'all ready? Okay, ready to boogie? Are you ready? Let's all walk this way.
I was working in the lab late one night. My eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise. And suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
Hey, the Titan cheerleaders have got it down. Look.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash.
Everybody.
He did the monster mash. From my love Natari in the castle east to the master.
I think Greg Burgess just knocked Scooby down, but we're good.
all came from their
it's not the electric slide. White people, let it go. Greg Burgess started it. Hey, Greg Burgess is responsible.
Monster mash.
Look, D, though, D's got some hop in it, you know. The robot, of course, is doing the robot, as he should.
All right, Vikings, come on in here. Join this.
We got to have the Vikings.
Come on, you're white. You can do this dance. Come on.
The party has...
I got Viking. Come here. Come here.
Come on, Viking.
Oh, there he is. Yes, sir.
Let it go, Viking.
Take it on. Come on. Come on,
Let it
shake
go,
it.
Viking.
Come on.
Scene was rocking.
Shake it like your mama gave it. Come on.
Look at the Viking.
The Viking and the electric slide.
Go, Viking.
Come on, Viking.
Let the beat just do what it needs to do.
Just be the beat. Don't fight it.
Well, he's original white people. He can't dance.
The robot's really getting into it too over here.
Well, look, the robot's got the robot down.
Trouble, Earl Robinson. Trouble.
Play the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring.
Look, the homeless guy's even into it.
Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
Everybody.
It's now the monster.
Look, the forest monster. Not sure where the beat is. Trying to find it. There it is.
Graveyard smash.
Well, y'all, we have a black Scooby here.
Oh, another Scooby. I'm afraid that he's dressed as a hound of hell, though.
Oh, no, he's starting to sniff me, too, so I'm getting away.
Monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living.
I need the basketball player to, like, do some tricks or something.
Yeah. Well,
there you go. He is standing up.
Yeah. Then you can monster mash.
And, of course, the Viking representing all white people dancing to a song we can't hear.
Okay, Jim the Crazy Sign Guy is sword fighting now with Knight here.
Easy, Gordy, you impetuous young boy.
I need to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. come drop it real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Drop it like a green flag.
There it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Well done. Well done, Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. All right, we go to the phones, 877 We Be Big. Do you know the title and artist of that song? And I'm going to tell you, that's not going to be easy.
No.
Title and artist of that song. Do you, Schultz, know that? You're in the biz.
I know the song. I don't know the artist.
Okay. 877 We Be Big.
Nino in Birmingham.
Let's go to Birmingham, Alabama. Nino, is that you say?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, brother. What do you think? You know what it is?
That's Bobby Pickett, the Monster Mash.
Let me tell you something. You were all over it.
Wow, Bobby Pickett.
You must have that song, and I don't know whether you want to admit that or not. But do you have that song?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I knew it. All right, well, you just won yourself a Rick and Bubba Love Package from American Classics. We'll send that out to you. And you said you were calling from Birmingham, is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, thanks for watching on Turner South and listening to Y94.5. And we'll put you on hold, and they'll send it right out to you.
Appreciate it, man. Y'all have a nice
Thank you, brother. So Bobby Pickett, the Monster Mash. Do you think when he first came up with that, he said, hey, I got me a little something now?
Hey.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm going to tell you what, I bet he had a hard time convincing somebody in the record business to put that out, because they said, you know, we don't do those kind of things. What are you talking about? That's like a happy, fun song.
I mean...
Sing something like you're at the beach.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For that time period.
I don't see an A&R guy going, oh, I think that's just the song we need on this record.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you don't hear them say that much, do you?
No, it never happens.
Usually they're taking, kicking, and screaming.
That's
like
exactly
I said it wouldn't work, and now it is, so I got to do it.
That's right.
Is it rare in the business for an A&R person to ever go, that's exactly what we're looking for?
It rarely is. It's, you know what, that's a hard job, but it's kind of funny because what they'll do is, you don't want that song on there, that'll be an awful song, and then it goes to #1, they go, remember when we talked about, that was always a good idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
then they jump
absolutely. Yeah, kind of like how JT, you get interviewed with R&R that he founded the Rick and Bubba Show. Yeah, we know. we know. All right, well,
you remember, you know, kind of like John Perry didn't like the Halloween stories we were doing until it had the highest ratings we ever had, and then he wants us to do them a whole hour at a time.
Yeah.
You ain't like that.
It was funny. John Perry, who produces a TV, said, y'all got to cool it with these ghost stories. They're too long. And the ratings came. He goes, could y'all do them like for a whole hour? All right, we'll be back. 877 We Be Big, live from Nashville, the Rick and Bubba Costume Contest.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
You know, we're back. I'm playing this Rick and Bubba Costume Contest. Bill Hurd Chevrolet here in Nashville. Thank the staff at Bill Hurd for, I know, all they have been through in the last 24 hours of us putting all this together.
Yeah, Rick, when you ask people to move Corvettes because you want to place the mobile assault broadcast vehicle there,
yes,
you're going to get some looks.
Yeah, but you know what? They got it done. They got after it. I want Bubba, we now have the Japanese sumo, Halloween sumo version of us.
Yes.
I be Rick and I be Bubba, and they're little sumo. What I like is, here's the detail in this costume. Not only do they have Rick and Bubba written in what appears to be Japanese.
Yes, which we don't really know what that says, do we?
Yeah,
what do you know Japanese, sir? What does that say?
It says, I be Rick.
Yeah.
I be Bubba.
How about that? Look,
but look, that poor child doesn't know what he's doing.
I know, his dad's traumatized him,
Yeah.
and really, when he has to come see the principal later in life and the counselor's in there, this is what it'll all lead back to.
Yeah, sure. They also brought, it looks like we got something for the judges only.
Whoa!
This is from their group, and ma'am, is this to bribe the judges?
Yes.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Lynn Whitfield.
And Lynn, how old are you?
7.
7. So you're teaching bribery at a young age, sir. That's okay. I understand.
Look, whatever it takes.
All right. Well, here comes Jim and his. All right, there's Yogi and Jim. They said they'll take that.
Okay. I wish Jim had longer shorts on.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree.
Jim playing basketball in the 70s.
Yeah. I will say that Jim playing the role of a tourist on the beach very well.
Yeah. Let me say this. One of the things, but back to this costume, they have their microphone.
I thought that was Havlicek for a minute for the Celtics.
The costume, it's sumo, it's Japanese, but it's also Halloween. You see, notice the top of the head, it's a Halloween.
Now, what is that little bitty thing at the end, because both signs say that?
Yeah, easy now.
Yeah,
what now?
They don't know. Poster board compliments of Mickey Dean.
Okay.
That's good.
No, I mean at the end of the Japanese. Yeah. What's those two?
That says stay out till 10 in Nashville. Stay on until 10,
it says.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, really, if y'all want us on to 10, it seems so weird. I hate to tell you to thank Star 97 and then harass them at the same time, but, you know, I mean, hopefully we can get that last hour back to 10 live, but they do carry all 4 starting at 5.
Hey, that we could just do every show on location up here.
Oh, wow. Hey, what if we did? What if we decided we're just live in some parking lot in Nashville every week to get it on to 10?
Guys, we have a little Charlie Brown here too.
Look at that. Look at the.
Bubba, they wrote on that child's head with a marker.
Look at that.
They've got a little
that
squiggly.
That is hilarious, just like Charlie Brown has in the front.
Right. Look,
and if you need to, that's me as a small child right there, by the way. I mean, that is me.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you had a red marker and you went with the red goatee, that's me.
That's you now.
Yeah.
Then you might need to spin around and get that sun out from behind you. I tell you, the TV guys here have done a wonderful job.
I know.
And I know this is a nightmare for lighting and everything.
We're not giving them much to work with today.
Tough.
Yeah, so I don't know how you judges are going to, I mean, there's some donuts down there now, too, by the way.
Yeah, Mark, I would get some of that bribery before Jim, the crazy sign man, eats it all. And I'm really shocked that Jim just didn't come as Ted Kaczynski, because we all think he looks like him.
There's a good call there.
You know, one of the best costumes so far has been Jim. He's had about 6 costumes on just today.
You know the thing you feel bad about, too, the guy who was like a 9-foot pumpkin? You remember him?
Here he is right here, Rick.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to pick around the corner and scare you. Come here, sir.
There he is. He's standing next to
Mr. Pumpkin Man. How are you doing? What's your name?
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Joe. How you doing, Joe? All right.
Where are you from?
Huntsville.
Huntsville. All right.
Land of the Rockets.
I felt bad for him because
they're chocolate.
The minute he got his costume off,
what's chocolate?
And he was comfortable, we began to scream.
Bring the pumpkin.
Where's the big
man
pumpkin?
back.
And then it took him so long to put it back on. When he got here, Monster Mash was over. So it's somewhat of a 9-foot frustrated pumpkin right now.
Oh, wow. Sir, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Okay, and now we've got Uncle Sam handing out money.
Well, I figure it's time for us to give something back to you. So we're going to give them, well, it may not be worth anything.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay.
Uncle Sam appears to be handing out Confederate money, but...
he looks a lot like Greg Burgess.
Because usually if I see Uncle Sam, I have to give him 50% of everything I've got. So
yeah, usually it doesn't work that way.
It's good to see him handing a little back right now.
I love to see the lady struggling with the alien that she got. Yeah. She's struggling right now.
Well, because, see, that costume has gone double fold now. Not only is she dealing with a child, but she's attached to her child.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So not only does she wrestle with the child, she's having to wrestle with an alien she built to grab it.
It looks like the alien is stealing the child. We just a good one.
Yeah. Well, you have, I don't know what this is, it just walked up over here, a caveman of some type.
Yeah, we were showing him a little earlier.
He came in with a lot of energy.
Yeah, he doesn't have, his English is not really good. It's a little broken. So how you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Oh, okay. So, I thought you might go very good.
Yeah. So that's all right. He didn't pick the setup you had going. That's fine.
That's okay.
Right.
Well, it happens.
So from time to time, when you're on the fly 4 hours.
Look,
sure.
Rick, look.
All right, here they come.
What we got going on?
Hey, didn't they win last year?
They're back. They're back.
They're back. The defending champions of
Did they win it all last year?
They won.
Please come in here, sir. Nice here.
Easy, go, you impetuous young boy. Nashville.
I need to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. come drop it real quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Drop it like a green flag.
There it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Well done. Well done, Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. All right, we go to the phones, 877 We Be Big. Do you know the title and artist of that song? And I'm going to tell you, that's not going to be easy.
No.
Title and artist of that song. Do you, Schultz, know that? You're in the biz.
I know the song. I don't know the artist.
Okay. 877 We Be Big.
Nino in Birmingham.
Let's go to Birmingham, Alabama. Nino, is that you say?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, brother. What do you think? You know what it is?
That's Bobby Pickett, the Monster Mash.
Let me tell you something. You were all over it.
Wow, Bobby Pickett.
You must have that song, and I don't know whether you want to admit that or not. But do you have that song?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I knew it. All right, well, you just won yourself a Rick and Bubba love package from American Classics. We'll send that out to you. And you said you were calling from Birmingham, is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, thanks for watching on Turner South and listening to Y94.5. And we'll put you on hold, and they'll send it right out to you.
Appreciate it, man. Y'all have a nice
Thank you, brother. So Bobby Pickett, the Monster Mash. Do you think when he first came up with that, he said, hey, I got me a little something now?
Hey.
I mean,
yeah, no, I'm going to tell you what, I bet he had a hard time convincing somebody in the record business to put that out, because they said, you know, we don't do those kind of things. What are you talking about? That's like a happy, fun song.
I mean...
Sing something like you're at the beach.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For that time period.
I don't see an A&R guy going, oh, I think that's just the song we need on this record.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you don't hear them say that much, do you?
No, it never happens.
Usually they're taking, kicking, and screaming.
That's
like
exactly
I said it wouldn't work, and now it is, so I got to do it.
That's right.
Is it rare in the business for an A&R person to ever go, that's exactly what we're looking for?
It rarely is. It's, you know what, that's a hard job, but it's kind of funny because what they'll do is, you don't want that song on there, that'll be an awful song, and then it goes to #1, they go, remember when we talked about, that's always a good idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
then they jump
absolutely.
On.
Yeah, kind of like how JT you get interviewed with R&R that he founded the Rick and Bubba show. Yeah, we know. we know. All right, well...
You remember, you know, kind of like John Perry didn't like the Halloween stories we were doing until it had the highest ratings we ever had, and then he wants us to do them a whole hour at a time.
Yeah.
You ain't like that.
It was funny. John Perry, who produces a TV, said, y'all got to cool it with these ghost stories. They're too long. And the ratings came, he goes, could y'all do them like for a whole hour? All right, we'll be back. 877 We Be Big, live from Nashville, the Rick and Bubba costume contest.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
You know, we're back. I'm playing this Rick and Bubba costume contest. Bill Hurd Chevrolet here in Nashville. Thank the staff at Bill Hurd for, I know, all they have been through in the last 24 hours of us putting all this together.
Yeah, Rick, when you ask people to move Corvettes because you want to place the mobile assault broadcast, you're going to get some looks.
Yeah, but you know what? They got it done. They got after it. I want, Bubba, we now have the Japanese sumo, Halloween sumo version of us.
Yes.
I be Rick and I be Bubba, and they're little sumo. What I like is, here's the detail in this costume. Not only do they have Rick and Bubba written in what appears to be Japanese.
Yes, which we don't really know what that says, do we?
Yeah.
What do you know Japanese, sir? What does that say?
It says, I be Rick.
Yeah.
I be Bubba.
How about that? Look,
But look, that poor child doesn't know what he's doing.
I know,
right
his dad's traumatized him,
Yeah.
and really, when he has to come see the principal later in life and the counselor's in there, this is what it'll all lead back to.
Yeah, sure. They also brought, it looks like we got something for the judges only.
Whoa!
This is from their group, and ma'am, is this to bribe the judges?
Yeah.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Lynn Whitfield,
And Lynn, how old are you?
7.
7. So you're teaching bribery at a young age, sir. That's okay. I understand.
Look, whatever it takes.
All right. Here comes Jim and his. All right, there's Yogi and Jim. They said they'll take that.
Okay, I wish Jim had longer shorts on.
Yeah,
okay,
I agree.
Jim playing basketball in the 70s.
Yeah. I will say that Jim playing the role of a tourist on the beach very well.
Yeah. Let me say this. One of the things, but back to this costume, they have their microphone.
I thought that was Havlicek for a minute for the Celtics.
The costume, it's sumo, it's Japanese, but it's also Halloween. You see, notice the top of the head, it's a Halloween.
Now, what is that little bitty thing at the end, because both signs say that?
Here, easy now.
Yeah,
what now?
They don't know. Poster board compliments of Mickey Dean.
Okay.
That's good.
No,
there
I mean at the end of the Japanese. Yeah. What's those two?
That says stay out till 10 in Nashville. Stay on until 10, it says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, really, if y'all want us on to 10, it seems so weird. I hate to tell you to thank Star 97 and then harass them at the same time, but, you know, I mean, hopefully we can get that last hour back to 10 live, but they do carry all 4 starting at 5.
Hey, that we could just do every show on location up here.
Oh, wow. Hey, what if we did? What if we decided we're just live in some parking lot in Nashville every week to get it on to 10?
Guys, we have a little Charlie Brown here, too.
Look at
that. Look at the.
Bubba, they wrote on that child's head with a marker.
Look at that.
They've got a little
that
squiggly.
That is hilarious, just like Charlie Brown has in the front.
Right. Look,
and if you need to, that's me as a small child right there, by the way. I mean, that is me.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you had a red marker and you went with the red goatee, that's me.
That's you now.
Yeah.
Then you might need to spin around, get that sun out from behind you. I tell you, the TV guys here have done a wonderful job.
I know.
And I know this is a nightmare for lighting and everything.
We're not giving them much to work with today.
Tough.
Yeah, so I don't know how you judges are going to, I mean, there's some donuts down there now, too, by the way.
Yeah, Mark, I would get some of that bribery before Jim, the crazy sign man, eats it all. And I'm really shocked that Jim just didn't come as Ted Kaczynski, because we all think he looks like him.
There's a good call there.
You know, one of the best costumes so far has been Jim. He's had about 6 costumes on just today.
You know the thing you feel bad about, too, the guy who was like a 9-foot pumpkin? You remember him?
Here he is right here, Rick.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to pick around the corner and scare you. Come here, sir.
There he is. He's standing next to
Mr. Pumpkin Man. How are you doing? What's your name?
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Joe. How you doing, Joe?
All right.
Where are you from?
Huntsville.
Huntsville. All right.
Land of the Rockets.
I felt bad for him because
they're chocolate.
The minute he got his costume off,
what's chocolate?
And he was comfortable, we began to scream.
Bring the pumpkin.
Where's the big
man
pumpkin?
back.
And then it took him so long to put it back on. When he got here, Monster Mash was over. So it's somewhat of a 9-foot frustrated pumpkin right now.
Oh wow, sir, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Okay, and now we've got Uncle Sam handing out money.
Well, I figure it's time for us to give something back to you. So we're going to give them, well, it may not be worth anything.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay.
Uncle Sam appears to be handing out Confederate money, but
he looks a lot like Greg Burgess.
Because usually, if I see Uncle Sam, I have to give him 50% of everything I've got. So
usually it doesn't work that way.
It's good to see him handing a little back right now.
I love to see the lady struggling with the alien that she got. Yeah, she's struggling right now.
Well, because see, that costume has gone double fold now. Not only is she dealing with a child, but she's attached to her child.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So not only does she wrestle with the child, she's having to wrestle with an alien she built to grab it.
It looks like the alien is stealing the child. We just a good one.
Yeah. Well, you have, I don't know what this is, it just walked up over here, a caveman of some type.
Yeah, we were showing him a little earlier.
He came in with a lot of energy.
Yeah, he doesn't have, his English is not really good. It's a little broken. So how you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Oh, okay. So, I thought you might go very good.
Yeah. So that's all right. He didn't pick the setup you had going. That's fine.
That's okay.
Right.
Well, it happens.
So from time to time, when you're on the fly 4 hours.
Look,
sure.
Rick, look.
All right, here they come.
What we got going on?
Hey, didn't they win last year?
They did.
They're back. They're back. The defending champions of
Did they win it all last year?
They won.
Please come in here, sir. Come here, sir.
Here comes
sir. Come here.
Elaine and Frazier.
Kramer.
How you doing, sir?
I'm out there, Jordan.
Come on, Mark. You should have known that was Kramer.
And there's Elaine. Look, Elaine, you got your dance ready again this year? Yeah, have you got your dance again?
You're bald.
Yes, yes. Look, when she does the Elaine dance, oh, that's what
Can you give her some music to let her...
Do you have
what do you
music?
want? Elaine, what do you want? Yeah.
She's got the Elaine dance down there.
It's the kick. It's the kick that makes that spectacular right there.
Do you get a feeling they live this role? It's not just a Halloween thing.
Give it up for Elaine Kramer.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me just say this.
I told you who that was, Mark.
How about they count down to the costume contest every year. And by the way, this guy taking their picture playing the role of everybody's uncle.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, right now he's usually got that out of his mouth and he asks you to move a couch while the smoke's going up in his eye.
Yeah. With that pawpaw hanging down.
Look, that ash is almost about to go, but he wouldn't flick it for nothing.
and still a little upset that the strike down at the plant hadn't been settled.
Yes, and knows everything that's wrong with Alabama football.
It's Snyder off that one show with the three girls.
Yeah,
Snyder.
Yeah, man, that's great. And, you know, and your mom always says, "Now look, if Uncle Bobby wants to take somewhere, you let us know."
Yeah. You don't just get in the car and go ahead.
You don't get in the car with him.
Don't let Uncle Bobby drive you anywhere.
Yeah.
That's
we
great.
got another crew. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, mate.
Who you got here with you today?
We got my nemesis here, Peter Pan, and my good friend Captain Hook.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So, and there's a bee there, too, it appears.
Look, Captain Hook's kind of lost interest in it right now.
Yeah.
He's playing with the leaves on the ground with his sword.
Let me tell you what happens when you dress your kids up. You're more fired up about it than they are.
Yeah.
And on the way over here, traffic is a little heavier than you thought, and they get the sun, they get a little sleepy.
Sure.
and
lose interest.
And the ride over here drains them a little bit. And you put them on the parking lot going, Dad's got a really complicated outfit on, give everybody something.
Yeah. and they don't understand what $1,000 means.
Yeah. And Dad played the video last night to try to get them fired up, but they don't remember it today. And
this is you right here. This is the guy you're playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pointing at Peter Pan. Look at. Oh, that's great. We'll come back more live from Bill Hurd Chevrolet here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you're coming to see us, you've got less than an hour to get your costume documented in the children's or adult division. 24, you get off on Bell Road if you're coming one way, Hickory Hollow if you're coming the other. We're right across from Best Buys and the Hickory Hollow Mall. So come by and see us. We're here till 10 o'clock Central. We cut off the costumes at 9:30 Central. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Waking on that blubber, Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Day without 'em, brother, Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Oh, there is no other, Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Waking on that blubber, Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Gonna be a big star, Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. That will get you very far, Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba's in Ohio.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Oh, look in the house.
I can't start another.
We're back. Rick and Bubba Show. It is 45 minutes past the hour, 15 minutes to the top of the hour. Toll free across the country at 877. We Be Big. It's the annual Rick and Bubba costume contest, and you have exactly 45 minutes to get into the running. You need to, when you get here at Bill Hurd Chevrolet in Nashville. Again, it's Highway 24. If you're coming one way, you get off on Bell Road. The other way, Hickory Hollow Road. Then you come down, and we're right across from Best Buys in the kind of catty corner to Hickory Hollow Mall. We do have Rick and Bubba CDs, Got It Like We Like It, available here today, but Best Buys also has them across the street if we run out here. And we'll be happy to sign those for you. We've been signing and getting pictures made with all these great costumes in the break. And right now, Speedy and Don Juan are roaming the crowd. We're going to give you an opportunity here on location to win in a round of Country Song or Name.
It's time for your favorite part of the show. We call it It's a Country Song or a Dime. With the wildest wranglers this side of the Mason-Dixon, Country Boy Rick and his buddy, Bubba.
Oh, yes, there it is. Country song or it ain't. An opportunity for you to try to stump Bill Bubba Bussey in your knowledge of country music here from the home of country music, the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. And all you have to do is to identify when Bubba calls out these titles, whether you think it's a country song, which means, you know, that's a real title, or it ain't if you think Bubba made it up. And if you get 3 of those right in a row, you will win yourself a Rick and Bubba Love Package from our friends at American Classics, the official licensee of Rick and Bubba's stuff. You can order merchandise online all the time by going to the website, Rick and Bubba, spell out the word .com. Bubba, are you standing by and ready?
I am ready, baby.
All right, Speedy is out amongst the people, and he is standing by with the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes. What's your name, ma'am?
Phaedra.
Phaedra, and you're from?
Ashland City.
Okay, well, here we go. Listen to Bubba, okay?
What? Now, what was her name?
Phaedra.
Excuse
Phaedra.
me? Phaedra. Wow, that's a little tough for me, and especially with you looking like that.
Yes.
Title number 1, She Looks Good Through the Bottom of My Shot Glass. Country song or it ain't?
It ain't.
I'm sorry, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, the Bride of Frankenstein did not make it very long. Sorry about that. All right, let's go over to D. D, now who do you have over there?
I'm standing here with Bubbles from Ricky and Bubbles.
Oh, okay. All right, Bubbles. All right, Bubbles, playing the role of Bubba today. Here's your question.
If our love is dead, when is the funeral? Country song or it ain't?
It is.
I'm sorry, it's not.
Boy, I tell you what, Bubba, you are throwing today. Is it the atmosphere that's
Mark
got you?
would love it. Mark, the hook is dropping like a Dunkin' boost today.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
Absolutely. D, okay, Speedy?
We got Rodney playing the character of anyone under an overpass.
He has troubled us all day by staying in the character to the point that he laid on the concrete and slept for about 30 minutes. Yes. You know, and the fact that he actually took money from people, which has him a little wigged right now.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so you ready for your title there, homeless person?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I love he's got the Rhineman Auditorium staff hat on, too, which is a nice tie-in there.
Yep, blanket.
Title number 1, Get Out, My Name's Not Scott. Country song or it ain't?
I couldn't even hear him.
Say no.
No.
You're correct, it's not.
That a way to go, homeless person, Bill.
Can he not hear us over there, Speedy?
He should. Do you want me to give the PA a little more?
Is he in the vacuum over there?
Maybe so.
You want me to give the PA a little more?
Be careful, though. She's got a lot of floor there.
I'll just repeat it if you want
Okay, all right.
All right, get ready. Listen hard.
She thinks my tractor is sexy. Country song or it ain't?
Yes.
Yes, you're correct.
Absolutely. Hey, let me tell you this, homeless man. If you get this right, you can get a Rick and Bubba Love Package. Of course, they won't know where to send it because you have no address.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
A little tough.
Here it.
Truck. How about a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts?
Okay, there you go. All right, here we go. If you get this correct, you win.
She got the rhythm, I got the blues. Country song or it ain't?
Yes.
What? You're correct. Homeless man is a winner.
Homeless. Oh, wait. Okay. All right, here we go. Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam coming to his rescue.
Of course, as we all know, because all of the liberal Democrats would have us believe
I'm going to take half that
Uncle Sam should take care of every person who doesn't have anything. So there's Uncle Sam Hamlin.
As standard Rick, Uncle Sam probably passing out money he doesn't have.
And hey, Rick, and we'll take half of that and give it back to Uncle Sam because that's what they'll do.
Well, yeah, that's right. There you go. Take it right back.
All right, who you got?
Yeah, there we go. Let's look for another winner, see if we can get another one here in country song or it ain't.
All right, what do you think, man? What's your name?
I be Rick.
And I be Bubba.
Okay, these are the Japanese Halloween Rick and Bubba.
Okay. She walked across my heart like it was Texas. Country song or it ain't?
It is.
You're correct, it is.
Not a way to work.
Good
well
guess.
Done.
I can see it in your eyes.
That's all right. Look, guesses count when they're right.
That's right. That's all it counts.
That's what we did on this lettering.
We were questioning you.
Let me tell you something. There's some Japanese people dialing Turner South right now.
Oh, yeah. Going, do you know what you got on?
Yeah. Can you believe what y'all have written on a sign there? What do you mean?
We're going to get you in trouble.
Well, look, it won't be the first time. We'll just call it like we do every morning, lawsuit of the day. All right, here we go. Title number 2.
The bridge washed out, and I can't swim, and my baby's on the other side. Country song or it ain't?
It ain't.
I'm sorry it is.
Sorry, Japanese Rick. Sorry, Japanese Rick.
All right, we have I have Dip and Dan with me.
All right, Dip and Dan.
Dip and Dan, you ready to play?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right, Dip and Dan.
You got your cup? All right.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. Oh, boy.
That's real.
I tell you what, I feel like I just walked up. There's tents everywhere, and I'm asking somebody, where's Aunt June? All right, are we ready? Okay.
What did you just say?
It's one of those kind you throw it under there and you just kind of stand by. All right.
And you? I love it. All right, Dippin' Dan, I'll repeat it to you if you need it, okay?
I could never forget you because I've tried. Country song or it ain't?
It ain't.
You're correct, sir. It's not.
Please look. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Please look walking through the dance floor.
That is a serious dinosaur right
Wow. You got to walk down a little bit. You know, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show, Casio Kid. Where's Steve? Oh, it's not Kramerdale.
He lives it, doesn't he?
Okay.
All right, we've gotten one right, I think.
Have we? Where are we doing?
I don't know. Dippin' Dan, did you get one right?
Yes.
I did get one right.
Okay, here we go. Title number 2.
This white circle on my finger means we're through. Country song or it ain't?
I'd have to say it ain't.
I'm sorry it is.
Thank
the great Kitty Whale.
All right,
we're
gonna
gonna-
see Dippin' Dan go down that way.
I know, I hate it.
The dinosaur's next.
All right, Dino. Look, Bubba,
Look
how
at
the
that.
mouth moves and everything. See if Speedy can get any volume out of that.
All right, go ahead.
Speedy, it looks like you're milking the dinosaur.
Am I answering the question?
Yeah, this is, as a matter of fact, this is how Speedy was picked to be in that fraternity at Mississippi State.
What's the question? What's the question?
Okay, the question.
The question is, here's your first title. There ain't enough room in my Fruit of the Looms to hold all my loving for you. Country song or it ain't?
There's not enough room in something. And here for me, probably.
Hey, I don't know the answer to that one.
Just say country song or it ain't.
Just say something for the love.
Okay. It is.
You're correct, it is.
All right, quickly.
Title number 2. This good girl's gonna go bad. Country song or it ain't?
Good girl's gonna go bad.
No, that's not.
I'm sorry it is.
Oh, Dino.
So he will die off extinct.
Extinct again. There it is. Well done. And that's a guy in there?
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I had to find that out, but it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm uncomfortable saying this, but he has kind of nice legs. All right, well,
Look, he didn't like that. The dinosaur did not like that.
Hey, easy now.
Easy there.
Easy.
Easy there.
Easy, big
Turner
fella.
South. Everybody way by to Turner South.
We got another hour of radio.
Yeah. Thank you, Turner South.
Love you.
More radio coming up next.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Do not necessarily reflect those of Turner South or its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.